The Spirit Sceptre, one of the best mid to late game mage weapons in Hypixel Skyblock. And in today's video, I'm going to be answering the question, is it worth it? Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to have to do for the Spirit Sceptre is we're going to have to look at the price of the Spirit Sceptre. So let's go do that. Okay guys, so a pretty good Spirit Sceptre right now, I mean it's like recommed and it doesn't have like that many like hot pots on it and stuff. But it's sort of like mine. I mean, it's sort of like mine. So this is going to be going for around 30 million coins. So this is going for exactly 30 million coins. And now let's check out the stats of the Spirit Sceptre. Guys, so this Spirit Sceptre is like 5-star. It's pretty good. So here, this is like the upgraded version because you guys can see that like flower symbol on the top left. So this is going to be doing 225 damage with like the hot potato books, 66 strength, 50 crit damage, bonus attack speed 7% because it's heroic, and then plus 125 intelligence, so total 488 intelligence because it's heroic too. And we got some enchants there. And this is what makes the Spirit Sceptre so good. Ability, Guided Bat. Shoots a guided spirit bat, following your aim and exploding it for 31,000 damage, and it's going to cost you 100 mana. So as you guys can see here, this is like one of them, and basically all you have to really do is that you just right click and it shoots bats. And it says it here, I think. Yeah, following your aim. So what that basically means is it follows your cursor. So let's say if I shoot it like there, it's just gonna follow my cursor. As you guys can see, the bat was just like following my cursor. So if I move it there, it's just gonna, if I move my cursor there, it's gonna move that way. And if I move it that way, it's gonna move that way. So left to right, it's just gonna follow your cursor basically. So I find that perk pretty cool. I actually like that. Because like, you know, sometimes you like misclick in the area, but this way it just follows your cursor and it goes wherever you want to go. So yeah, I like that. Okay guys, so we could see that a pretty good Spirit Sceptre was going to be going for 30 million coins. And now we're going to be talking about the requirements of the Spirit Sceptre and how you can actually get the Spirit Sceptre. So let's go on to that section. Okay guys, so the requirements of the Spirit Sceptre is that it requires regular floor 4 dungeons completion. And now to craft the Spirit Sceptre, what you basically need is that I think you need 6 enchanted lapis blocks and I think 3 spirit wings. I might be mistaken on this, but I think it's 6 enchanted lapis blocks and 3 spirit rings, and you can craft the Spirit Sceptre. So that's the way to craft it, and those are the requirements for it. And with that, let's move on to the uses of the Spirit Sceptre. Okay guys, so the Spirit Sceptre is most useful in dungeons. It is basically a dungeon mage weapon. And why is this? Is because if you're playing the mage class in dungeons with a Spirit Sceptre, you basically like get so much mana that you can like basically infinitely right click this Spirit Sceptre. Because like with my setup here, and then my sheep pet and then the Spirit Sceptre, I get around like 12,000 mana, which is not that good, but I mean it's pretty good. And I can basically like infinitely like right click this Spirit Sceptre. There's obviously a cooldown of how many bats you can spawn in, but it's like pretty good with that. And then also the Spirit Sceptre is good outside of dungeons, and it's most useful if you're a mage person. So like if you want to become a mage or you already are a mage, the Spirit Sceptre would actually be a good weapon for you. And yeah, another thing the Spirit Sceptre is useful for, it is useful for defeating a bunch of mobs like clustered together. Because like when you right click the Spirit Sceptre, and the bat like once it touches the ground or hits the floor, then it creates like a TNT explosion. So let me just demonstrate it for you guys real quick here. So if we take our Spirit Sceptre and we right click it here, as you guys can see here, it's just creating like this huge big like TNT explosion when you right click it. So if there's like a bunch of mobs clustered together in one place, you can imagine like it could deal damage to all of those mobs there, and it would be really helpful for that. So like in dungeons when there's a bunch of mobs, you can just literally like right click it there and it would like defeat all those mobs together. And that's why I really like this weapon. It's like probably one of the most underrated and one of the best mage weapons out there besides the Hyperion and stuff. But yeah. Now, the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Is the Spirit Sceptre worth it? Well, I would say the Spirit Sceptre is worth it if you want to become a mage or if you are a mage. And if you're not a mage and like you're a berserk or like healer or something, I would say the Spirit Sceptre is not worth it, because the flying bat thing here is basically the main perk of it, the guided bat, and it requires a lot of mana if you want to like spam it and like do all that stuff. If you want to like use it, it requires a lot of mana. So that's why I would like say like it's only good for mage players. But without that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you're still sticking around here, if you guys don't mind hitting that subscribe button, like button, and the bell, it would really help me out a lot, and it would mean so much to me. And I think we have hit 400 subscribers, so I think next week's video will be a 400 subscriber special, so stick around for that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next video. Bye guys!